Thank you. I want to thank God first and foremost for everything He's blessed me with. It's a lot of people that helped me, you know what I'm saying, through this project. I want to thank Bob Powers, man, for all your help. Ali Shaheed Muhammad, you know what I'm saying, we did it, you know what I mean. Raphael Sadiq, I love all y'all. I want to thank all my peoples up top, man, for all your support. I love y'all, you know what I mean.
Those kinds of performers come along once every other generation.
Because before you get into the business, you really don't know what it's about until you get into it. You know, once you rub heads with snakes and, you know, you get jaded. So I kind of got jaded. Wow. You know?
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl Mahogany Roots here, and I'm back at you again with another video. Y'all, some of y'all might know this, but bad news has come down that Angelo has passed away. He passed away today, battling pancreatic cancer. Very sombering news. And whenever I think about Angie Stone, I think about D'Angelo and vice versa. And that is because for so many years, those two were on an on-again, off-again relationship. Many of you may know that he has a child with Angela Stone. They have one son together. So this is just very sad news. But upon doing this video, I did a lot of research. D'Angelo, I knew that he was at the top of his game in the 90s, but I did not realize how many collabs. I mean, he has worked with just about everybody in the industry. And when I say everybody, I mean everybody from Quincy Jones, I can't even list them all. But some of the names are Erykah Badu. Of course, he was on Lauryn Hill's album. Raphael Sadiq from 2020 Tony. Ooh, there's so many. The list goes on and on and on and on. He did the song for Jason Lyric. In the 90s, D'Angelo and Angie Stone were running it. So this is very somber news. In this clip, we watched Hollywood pretty much try and drag their relationship. I believe, personally, this is my belief, I believe it was because Angie Stone did not fit the image. Angie Stone, being a dark-skinned woman, a heavy-set woman, a natural hair woman, all those things, Hollywood has never been very accepting of. Things are changing now, but especially not back then in the 90s, it wasn't accepted. You know, they wanted the lighter skin, they wanted the long flowing hair, and she didn't fit that model. So that's my opinion about it. But upon doing research, I found out that when they got together, she was like 31 and he was 19. I did not know that. I knew that she was older, but I didn't realize she was that much older. So that could have possibly had something to do with. So in the interview, Angie Stone talks about how she was out to an event with D'Angelo, and they basically pulled Vivica Fox and put Vivica Fox on his arm to be his date instead of her, because they said she did not fit the look. Child, when I tell you Hollywood is something else, Hollywood is something else, honey.
Eventually, the two began a romantic relationship. Angie was 31 years old at the time. D'Angelo was 19, but D'Angelo's music was a hit. By 1996, the album was platinum. He started to grow a fan base and became popular, especially with the ladies. He was still involved with Angie, but there was some trouble in paradise. Angie recalled to GQ an incident that happened at an Armani fashion show in 1996. D'Angelo was set to perform and they were going to enter together, but once they got close to the venue, they were stopped and he was requested to get into another car to be escorted by Vivica Fox. And Angie's ego was obviously bruised by this. She told GQ, "It was a Hollywood moment. They wanted a trophy girl. I had to walk in behind them to flashing cameras. It started the wheels turning of what was yet to come."
We were together for quite a while, and by the time we fell in love with each other, it wasn't anybody's business because nobody was checking for him.
There wasn't no blogs and all that
No,
stuff?
it wasn't all that stuff going on. By that time, we were head over heels in love. You're like, what you gonna do? So, you can't just start picking and plucking people apart because, somebody gets a hit record. Because I think 10, 15 years prior to that, Funk You Up had dropped. I was already there. I was with Vertical Hope. Was already in the game. And we was in love. You're like, what you gonna do?
One day, while D'Angelo and Ali were in the studio, Ali was inspired by some chords D was playing, and he programmed the beat for the song Brown Sugar in 15 minutes. The two instantly knew they had a hit.
Now,
Let me tell you about this girl. Maybe I should. I met her in Philly, and her name was Brown Sugar. See, we've been making love constantly. That's why my eyes always say, blood burn me.
She's Always in My Hair is the song.
Yeah.
And it's funky, it's rock.
Thank you.
How did you feel redoing, I know you grew up listening to Prince like me, so how'd you feel redoing his song?
I mean, well, just recently we did I jammed with him. I got a chance to jam with him, like for the first time. We did he did a show at Jones Beach in Jersey, and we came back to a club in Tramps, and we did like a little jam session. And I told him that I was gonna do it. I was like, yo, I really want to do She's Always in My Hair over. So it feels like a blessing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It feels good to be able to do it because it's such an idol.
Everybody wanted to work with D'Angelo, and one of the most popular was Madonna. Word on the street is, honey, y'all know Madonna like chocolate, and word on the street is she wanted a little piece of D'Angelo, honey. But he said, he wants something chocolate on top of chocolate, honey, and he turned her down.
You get your hands off me.
So, what was it like putting your first LP together?
Well, it was a lot of hard work. Yeah. I had to deal with a lot of interruptions, but I stuck with it and got it out there.
So, who were some of the other people you worked with?
I worked with Ali Shaheed Muhammad from Tribe. Me and him did Brown Sugar together, and Raphael Sadiq from Tony. Me and him did Lay together. So.
Oh, Carl. Well, speaking of Brown Sugar, you really honored African American women with that song.
Yeah, that's right. Brown Sugar, it's for black women. You know what I'm saying? For anything else that gets you high, really.
If you guys like my videos and you appreciate what I'm trying to do here with the YouTube family, honey, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel.